Top on the news. Federal government appeals for suspension of planned labor strike. Blue Line commercial train service finally kicks off in Lagos. Plus, latest in the world of sports. Good evening and welcome to the news at 7 on Nta Lagos Channel 10. I am Essie Owomaka. Now the news in detail. Federal government has commenced implementation of palliatives at the state and local government levels, while modalities to meet other organized labor demands are in place. Minister of Labour and Employment Simon Lalong says the reminder has become imperative as he appeals to the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) to suspend the planned nationwide strike. Joseph Hudson has details.
It is about 2 weeks after inauguration, but before studying all briefs at the ministry, the threat of national strike is staring the Minister of Labour and Employment Simon Lalong in the face.
In the next few weeks, we intend to address them holistically. Consequently, I use this opportunity to assure Nigerian workers that this government would never take them for granted.
The minister wants NLC to stay action on the planned industrial action, given that the government has commenced efforts to address hardship brought about by the removal of petroleum subsidy.
We recall that on the directive of Mr. President, the federal government dispatched trucks of rice and other grains to states for immediate distribution to most vulnerable citizens, approved the disbursement of 5 billion naira to the 36 states and FCT for purchase and distribution of more palliatives and further interventions. Earlier, Mr. President had directed the purchase of CNG-powered buses and implementation of the policy for the conversion of petrol cars to gas as a way of reducing the cost of energy for transportation. In the course of the coming weeks, additional measures will be announced.
Other issues brought forward by NLC including conflicts between the organized labor and government of Imo and Abia states, occupation of NURTW National Secretariat, demolition of structures in Abuja, and attacks on farmers in parts of the country. The minister says the current administration is ready to deploy healthy dialogue to resolve issues. In Abuja, Joseph Hudson, NTA News.
And back home, Lagos residents will continue to enjoy 50% the effects of daily commuting across the state. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu disclosed this after flagging off the Blue Rail Line commercial train service at the Marina Station in Lagos. Musa Tillet has details.
September 4, 2023 will go down in history as the day Lagos State government broke a 24-year-old jinx to actualize the Metro Line train service.
This is promised days, so it's part of our 100-day celebration. The Red Line is going to be completed before the end of this year, by the grace of God.
Some students also joined the governor on the train ride.
This is my first time of experiencing this type of movement before. I was in the train. The experience was wonderful. I should even say interesting because this is my first time being on a train.
Interestingly, the level of acceptance of the Blue Line by residents is surging.
Negotiations will really turn up for this because this is day one of course, and we have crowd, we have over 1,000.
And it is Wi-Fi incorporated, so it is lovely. We need more of this in Lagos. I think it's very laudable project because nobody ever believed it's going to come into reality.
Regulators of the Blue Line hint that maintenance for sustainability of the metro line has been taken care of.
There's a service level agreement that has been signed, talking about maintenance, talking about recruitment, talking about, timetabling for the rail system.
The Blue Line is starting commercial operations with 12 trips a day and would gradually scale up to 76 trips a day of regular schedule. In Lagos, Musa Tolia, NTA News.
Similarly, in line with plans by the state governments to unveil more economic stimulus that will cushion the effect of fuel subsidy removal, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has flagged off distribution of food palliatives to residents across the metropolis through the Lagos Food Bank program. The governor said the target is to meet the immediate nutritional needs of more than 500,000 indigent households in Lagos. Again, Musa Tulet has the report.
The increasing economic challenges faced by residents since the removal of fuel subsidy, especially on the prices of essential food items across the state, necessitated the distribution of food packs to residents. Although 50% palliative measures in state-run transportation schemes have been enforced, the distribution of bulk food items and food packs is aimed at ameliorating the high cost of food items among indigent households in the state.
The strategic goal of this program is to reach about 500,000 vulnerable households in the state. With stable food, they will be given some bulk distribution of 50 kg rice, 50 kg garri, and 100 kg beans. They will also have 10 kg rice, 5 kg garri, 5 kg beans for individual vulnerable household. The procurement
Transparency in the implementation of the intervention, a monitoring committee with members drawn from religious groups, trade unions, people with disability, civil society groups, youth groups, community development councils, and representatives of the Lagos House of Assembly will be constituted.
All of us are going to benefit from the good gesture of our governor, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
The governor has been pushing the pressure of the vulnerables in the state, and I want the thing to go down and to be a continuous thing.
The governor hinted that further distribution will be done in phases across the 5 Ibile divisions in the state, and the date for collection will be communicated to prospective beneficiaries. In Lagos,
And you're still watching the news at 7 on NT Lagos Channel 10. More to come after this time out. To join us again.
Promotions in collaboration with Bataun Lagos State Council and Lagos State Sports Commission present.
Okay, who can lose up? Who lose now? You lose. People say respect, just entertain the go. This is the Lagos State-wide champion in draft of all categories. That is him. I beg, just give me 10 minutes. I go beat out. You know that this thing that you are playing for pleasure, can they see you a millionaire? Wow. The first international Lagos State draft competition is coming up. Yeah. The first prize is 3 million naira. The second prize 2 million naira, and the third prize is 1 million naira. To purchase your ticket, go to www.windraftgame.com or directly from all local government areas in Lagos State, Aria Ticket, and many other ticket agencies. TRS, join the fun.
Welcome back. Moving on, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has taken over the medical care of a 13-year-old boy, Adebola Akin-Smith, who is grappling with missing small intestine at the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital. The governor announced the intervention when he paid unscheduled visit to the pediatric ward of the State Teaching Hospital in Lagos. Our correspondent has more.
How did that happen? When did the small intestine got missing? And that's the question I've been asking as a mother since 17th of July up till this present moment.
the passionate plea by Deborah Abiodun, mother of 13-year-old Adebola, who is under intensive care at the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital due to missing small intestine, necessitated the visit to the hospital by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
Demola is a very strong boy. He has so good to live with Mr. Governor. Please help me. That's why I'm not trying to blackmail anybody.
Getting a brief from his consultant pediatrician at the hospital was necessary.
The child has been losing it because when somebody doesn't eat, the rest of it, you still have muscle storage, fat storage in the rest of the body. So that this child still does not have intestine, and the child is alive. So that story that, how can the child have been alive without small intestine for so many days is that. So it's a right market. 6 weeks out. 7 weeks actually.
Having listened with rapt attention, the governor pledged to take over Adebola's medical care and also pulled all medical expertise from lawsuits and other resources to save the boy's life. Governor Sanwo-Olu's motivational chat with young Adebola gave a glimmer of hope that the 13-year-old would get back on his feet.
So I'm here. I see your doctors. I want to do everything to make you get well. Okay? So I want you to listen to that. I want you to listen to that. It's not be difficult. I want you to listen. Don't do that. Don't helping us to lose that. So we're good.
Musa
the artist will calm down. Sir, who are the artists? If we did artists, I care with Twitter accounts calling out blogs for spreading, noting that the first people to tell me claiming that the actress and her husband had a set of the poster has since been deleted. On the foreign scene, French actor Matthew Castro, when when suffering a fractured pelvis and head trauma. One of his daughters was behind news. My name is Eko.
Minister of Sports Development Senator and to provide proper welfare packages and insurance coverage for athletes in a bid to assist them perform it of retired sportsmen and women. A team that needed to start get the mandate to lead the Super Africa through the Mr. Penko during Sunday's session in New York to assist him perform aggressive up to win and for Swiatek, a host of mistakes. Mr. Penko, who won her sole major at the 2017 French Open, beat Okugawa.
Child take over most participant is standing by for news translation. Good evening.
Kudori ilé son Jésùtàn Moses wẹ́nìnà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó gbẹ́rú lọ yẹ́kọ̀ tònù kan sí tó títò níwà ẹ̀tàn ọmọ ẹ̀ ládùn lọ gọ́nà tó àwọn àbúrò mẹ́. Níwà tàlì ládùn mọ́ yẹ́wà lọ náà tó mẹ́rin. Azon, ìwà àkúrò azon, sátọ̀mẹ́ ẹ̀nà ẹ̀sà ẹ̀nà òdòdó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lágbèdì azon dúdú azon àwọ̀ ìtànjí bẹ́sàn òsù tòrò ètò ọ̀pọ̀dọ̀ òun mọ̀tòlámẹ́ òun yóò òun lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó tẹ ẹ̀wọ̀n ìyá dọ̀wọ̀ tẹ ohun mẹ́hà. Gàídì òun lè ìgbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àtúnṣílẹ̀ àtúnṣílẹ̀ látò àtọ́ àtẹ́jì ìsànmí ẹ̀nà tó mako òpàgbé tàn dì gbogbo ìkọ̀dọ̀ ló tó òwe ìgbé tàn tó na àwò nígbàgbọ́ àṣẹ. Tó gbé tó fi lè bọ̀ Marina my Wala dati mo na o manole nudu kayi mutu mo o nudu mamele wa edo nudo na betole beto so udele ina chuo na to do ko yeto be to dire olu to azo wa do mo akwa to gbo lu ko ma na tele tali na do mo do ego alo to fiesta no que to addometo me yo to pon pon piloto go don ho he ai mata to de tener que kaka si motivation TV
Christian week at his country home now in time 4 p.m. 7 December 2023, modern news rate initially more 7 a.m. Funeral service at St. Mark's Anglican Church 10 a.m. 8 September 2023, on September 2023, also Thanksgiving service at St. Mark's